A former House IT staffer was arrested in Washington's Dulles Airport on Monday. Imran Awan is charged with bank fraud and pleaded not guilty. Awan is also accused of stealing equipment from Democratic members of Congress. RT's Alexei Yaroshovsky reports tonight.
On Monday, a former House IT staffer, Imran Awan, was arrested at Dulles Airport trying to leave Washington, D.C. for Pakistan, charged with bank fraud. According to the FBI document, Awan, along with his wife, defrauded the House Credit Union of almost $300,000 to, I quote, obtain money by means of false pretenses, end of quote. It is believed that he has already wired all the money to Pakistan, which eventually became the reason for his arrest, and also that he claimed the money for funeral arrangements. But who is Imran Awan? Not your average IT specialist working for the House. He started his career at Florida Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz's office back in 2005, and since then has managed to get at least 4 of his family members to work on the Hill. And just recently, Imran Awan was part of a criminal investigation after 5 current and former House staffers were accused of stealing equipment from members' offices without their knowledge and thus committing serious, potentially illegal violations. Again, Imran Awan was not just another IT guy on the Hill. In 12 years, he had worked for 25 House Democrats, including Ohio Representative Marcia Fudge and New York Democrat Gregory Meeks. And those two were among the list of lawmakers who cut ties with Awan after his name surfaced in the equipment theft allegations. The only one who did not and kept Imran on the payroll was Debbie Wasserman Schultz, the former chair of the DNC. She kept him employed despite Awan being stripped of access to House IT networks for months. Speaking of which, before the theft scandal, Awan enjoyed huge access to emails and files of dozens of Congress members, including password to the iPad of Wasserman Schultz, which she had been using for business while serving as chair of the DNC. Awan was also mentioned in one of the DNC cables leaked by the WikiLeaks, which, as you can imagine, has already generated a flurry of theories about Awan potentially being the leaker of those emails, especially when the fire of those theories was fueled by this emerged exchange between Wasserman Schultz and the police chief, with the former demanding that the ex-staffer's confiscated equipment to be returned to her.
Under my understanding, the Capitol Police is not able to confiscate members' equipment when the member is not under investigation. It is their equipment, and it's supposed to be returned.
Well, I think there's extenuating circumstances in this case, and I think that, you know, working through my counsel and you know, the necessary personnel, if that in fact is the case, and with the permission of through the investigation, then we'll return the equipment. But until that's accomplished, I can't return the equipment.
I think you're violating the rules when you conduct your business that way, and should expect that there would be consequences.
The Awan story at this point certainly has more questions than answers. The man himself pleaded not guilty on Tuesday. We also reached out to Debbie Wasserman Schultz's office for comment, but there's been no response as of yet. Alexei Yaroshovsky, RT, reporting from Washington, D.C.